I like our list more. I just like our list more. Like, this looks better to me. Minus the Unravel. The Unravel can just be another... Could be one Seam Rip. Could be 1 3 steps. Should probably just be 1 3 steps. Yeah, our list is at least better than the ladder. I mean, how different do you think their list, their meta was than our list, than our meta in the ladder? Probably pretty similar. One Ajani. Third Rest in Peace. Voice, Fire Magic. Alright. Let's play some Jeskai. Play until we lose. Sure. I'm playing the 4-color Chord in Center Meta Challenge. Good luck! That deck seems... I'm not sure it's better than just Simic. It looked like a worse version of Simic in almost every way. Like, it seemed to me like it was just a person who metagamed a little bit too, not even metagame, just like tried too hard to make Simic, to change Simic, and then just ran better. Like the upside of having Gear Hulk and stuff. No, I mean, they may have played better too, but obviously ran better. Just doesn't seem like better than... Is this on human? Wow, it is. No Spell Snare for me. Overcooked. Look, I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm just saying that I just don't think that deck is good in the mirror, in the Simic mirror. So how could you play that deck if it's worse than the Simic mirror? You know. The whole point of it is, the whole point of the deck to not play Roboroid is that a Roboroid is not the most important card in the mirror, but Craterhoof actually is. But if you're not doing that, then, like, if you're still worse in the mirror, then I don't really see the point. Has anyone tried that new Treefolk enchantment with affinity for forests? People have been playing that card, yeah. The sapling Treefolk card. Yeah, I agree with you, Missile. One tournament of a deck winning does not mean that that's the best deck. Props to that person, like, for sure. That's winning any tournament is awesome, you know. I'm not trying to take anything away. I bet that they would also agree with me. So if they understand, you know, the mirror match, and by mirror I mean versus other Cub decks, I feel like you're an underdog, and so why are you playing that deck? 'Cause metagame call versus lessons, I can understand. I think there's also a lot of value in that tournament that people didn't know what they were playing against necessarily. They were probably playing around Simic, or they were probably playing around a Roboroid the entire tournament, all the time, and he just never had it, which is a very big benefit, because playing around a Roboroid can sometimes just means you don't even kill you can't kill the Cub, right? You just have to let it live and spend mana on. That's a huge deal. We're just dead, by the way, basically. Unless we draw a day here. Their draw was pretty absurd. Mills and all. Yep. The Grixis version is far better than Is It? Yeah. Day or Ultima. Both work. Or land. How much damage is this? 10, 22. Alright, dead. Dedge. Alright, so let's go with Tidebinder. And that's it. Double Helix, maybe? Helix are pretty bad, just in general here. Snare is also bad. So what cards would I want? Not Annul. Although it does counter Overlord. And Awaken. Maybe it's okay. Not Negate. Find you. I guess we'll do Monument. Biza. One copy of Annul. Annul is not great here. I mean, I would obviously prefer a Disdainful Stroke. If we were... That's something that we're missing for this matchup, probably. Like, we want to probably, if we want to make it better. Why not counter it? Oh yeah, there was a Cavern of Souls on human. Someday life will find you. Yep. Yeah, there's kind of no like, I can play Rest in Peace there, but they could just easily have Wistfulness, or I turn on an Awaken for them. So, it's not the end of the world, it's just a 1-for-1 trade here, but yeah, that is the power level of Deceit though, or the new elementals. Obviously great. A Marang. I'll wait one more turn, I think. Can consult here. And Tishana, rest in peace. They're hitting all the spots. Yeah. Jeskai Rev, another consult, I think. Yep. Okay, so they got 5 cards. Bookworm, sure. Need to bring her. Okay. One day life will find you. Maybe it is okay to leave like 2 helixes. I could see it. They're gonna take Tishana. I think I have to consult and respond still. Maybe Jeskai Rev. Yep. Nope. They took Tishana. Then is a losing game. I mean, we can still just find Day or Although Marang is kind of sick, getting these back, bouncing to the seats. That is pretty sick. Can hand it to that. Hand it to them. Whoa. Why not Tidebinder the Deceit? I mean, I just get a 3/2 for it. Then I lose. I still lose the value of No More Lies also. Maybe? Probably. Yeah, and then we can Glarb. No, it's 3 mana. That doesn't work. Next turn. Let's pass. Marang also bouncing Arden. True. There's always been value with the one Marang. But it's just hard to fit it. There's a lot of cards you want to play in that deck that are hard to fit. Like you want to go up to 4 Deceit. Some people are not doing that. 4 Wistfulness, 4 Overlords, 4 Bringers, 2 Ardens, and then they made room for Town Greeter and Bookworm and Glarb. So it's just hard to find room. Also Duress and Detect Intrusion, which is interesting. Just made no plays. Oh wait, why am I still here? Nope, be careful. Be careful with that stupid card. Okay, no intrusion for them. What cards do you think they have here? I mean, besides a Kavero that they're trying to resolve. Pretty hardcore. Sure. Yep. Yep. An Arden. Oh, my friends are wasted. I guess I don't mind killing the Bookworm, letting them being stuck with this. It's not that bad. I know it's on an end of turn, but yeah, sure. Okay. Okay. First one resolved. Calling back to you. So I'm playing limited, but could this be good in standard? Goliath Daydreamer. Let's see. Mr. Goliath Daydreamer. 4 mana for 4. When you cast an instant or sorcery spell from your hand, exile the cards with a dream counter on it instead. I doubt it. Seems too slow. Oh, a 3rd Rest in Peace. So this is an opportunity, like you want to play, if you play it smart, Wistfulness doesn't actually have as much of an impact as they'd want. I mean, I could just put them at 6 and kill this, maybe? 6 mana. Sure. Maybe in a Frostcliff Siege deck, but probably too slow. I mean, there's just so many better options for if you're gonna 4 mana Frostcliff Siege. And isn't it worse than Azula too in its way, in that way? Azula mentioned. Azula has been mentioned, it's true. Okay. Are you dead yet? I think you're dead. Suicidal. What's the hardest matchup for Jeskai control? Good question. Good question. It kind of does well against everyone. Sometimes yeah, Dimir's probably the hardest matchup. Yeah. Mono red, if they have a really good draw. True. Alright, I think I won't do the annul and just bring in one Helix. Sure. Reanimator, if you don't find your answers quick enough, is unwinnable. Well, but you have a lot of answers, and I would not say that Reanimator is your worst matchup. Char, after this silly Jeskai deck you're playing, you should play a good Jeskai deck. Which one, Richter? What do you want? Say it out loud, say it proud. Jeskai Flyers. Louder. Oops, not this one. We didn't even see them play. Is it Spotify? Oh, 1 second. Frostcliff. Not that loud, you're gonna get banned. Too loud, Nightbot says. Debated. It's clever. I mean, they never played Awaken that entire game. Do they have it in hand? I think I just play Rest in Peace here. I might not be playing it. Some list took them out to make all the space for Bookworm and Town Readers. Oh shit, I forgot to finish the song. Did I? Beautiful Girls. We just heard this song. Oh, my bad. Okay. We just heard this song. I just put it back on it. My bad, my bad. Yeah, infinite loop. The loop is infinite. The combo of the Riverchurn and the Rest in Peace. Yoop. Yoop. Alright. Yeah. Not great for us. That's probably acceptable. I'm not playing Monument. Not yet. Nightbot bopping you for all caps? Yeah. The only matchup I have bad win percentage with Jeskai is Dimir midrange. Every other deck seems favorable. Yeah, I tend to agree. I mean, sometimes your deck just kind of poops on you, but I think I have a pretty good matchup versus... At least I have a good game versus everyone. Oh, hey, do you have a link to your Spotify playlist? I can make a command if you like. Sure. 1 second. Jeskai didn't do so well in the recent tournament. It's one tournament, and Jeskai also gets better when the format is a bit more pronounced. Specifically, like I'll give you an example. Right now, Elementals did pretty well, and Cub decks did pretty well. That puts Jeskai in a pretty good spot. Because those decks are both pretty bad against Jeskai. But if like a bunch of people are playing Dimir aggro, then it's not going to do so hot. Whatever. My cards. It did finish third at Portland, but I think he's talking on in the aggregate. It didn't have a bad match. It didn't do so hot. Arden in Graveyard, which is scary. All right. You probably take a hit here. Play Day of Judgment the turn after the Overlord. I think that's preferable. Also, leaving up Get Lost is better too. So we can go Day and Get Lost. And I get to Consult here. Grab another Consult. Yeah, this is also the first event after Lorwyn, so people are trying to break decks with all the Evoke Elementals and stuff. And you know, I think the metagame is still not super defined. There are clear good decks. It's not super clear how to beat them. So things are gonna change. Like there's like 4 potentially tier 1 decks. Maranged. Did you see the win percentage? I did not. You can say it though. I have not tried any Kona decks. I have not. Definitely a Consult. Probably another Get Lost. Yeah. Shahar Shenhar not playing Helix / Bolt in his control deck. It's the biggest betrayal in history. I have him. I'm playing him. I just boarded him out. We're playing him. Trust. Let's wait. No, it was the other version that wasn't playing those. For some reason, for some undefined, unknown reason. Oh, there's Bringer. Well, almost like you wanted to play it the other way. Another. Now there's no Arden though. It's less scary. Nine cards in graveyard, 33 in deck. This Riverchurn Monument, I'm not a fan of. I feel like maybe you want to play some more removal spells for big Convoke creatures. Yep. Yep. Scary. Posted the data for a week in your Discord. For the week in your Discord. Okay, 1 second. Thank you. Let me take a look. As they resolve their Cavero. Alright, you got it. RC Portland's in it. Very useful. Where did you post it? In general, you said? No, not general. Standard. Yeah. Okay. Hold on, I'm busy with what's happening at the moment. Let's finish this game. So who had the best percentage? Simic, Cobb, Reanimator, Bant, Enderbending, Landfall. Mono red. Yeah. Jeskai Control did not do super hot. You're right. It's true. Yeah, I mean, I think Simic or Randomator is really good. Like, I think this one of the top decks that I want to play. So, damn. How many cards in the graveyard? 23. Should have made another Arden. You believe? We'll see, we'll see. I guess I'll let the bookworm happen first. 23, 12. No, we're gonna need to, they didn't do it, yeah. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. Honestly, all these are good. Day of Judgment, rest in peace. We have to Day of Judgment. We're gonna have 8 mana next turn. Alright, rest in peace. That. So we could have Tishana plus rest in peace plus day. They're gonna go Tishana and it's. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should have grabbed the rest in peace and should have tried a monument. I think that would have been better. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I kind of messed that up, didn't I? Yeah, the rest in peace was a bit of a waste. We just Tishana the deceit, so I should have just, this should just be a revelation. Yep. Alright. I think we can just, because of Tishana, we can just kind of win without playing Rest in Peace. Rest in Peace is the safer win. There's 22 cards already, and 19. We know their hand, right? They just should be okay. Rest in Peace, bait the duress. I'm pretty sure we just Tishana here. We should have taken Jeskai Rev. Definitely. Did you see the top 8 Portland Jeskai deck? Game 3 was insane between Jeskai Control and Randomator. I didn't see any of the games, but I did see the deck lists. Yeah. Oh. Alright, I mean, if they find a duress, they have to take Monument. And if not, they lose. Okay, I guess they lose. I still don't think I like Monument in this matchup, though. Just because Rest in Peace is such an important card. Even though we did win, but... Still had all these. I mean, that's kind of nice. That's a good combo. Monument into Rest in Peace. What happened to your graveyard and your deck? All gone. Just deck deleted. Flawless victory. Ben at Draft Shaft. Alright. So good. So good. Anyone know my record? Alright, all good on lands for now. Lumber Elf Temple Garden. 44 and 10 on tap says. It's not bad. Yep. Opponent is Urban Retreating. Alright. We got it. We've got Ultima. Can we survive to Ultima? I think we can. That's pretty helpful. So nice. You were 42 and 8 before, so you're 2-2 recently. Yeah, that sounds right. You would kill Cub? I know you would, but they have 3 mana. But you ain't me. To give you time. I mean, with Helix and No More Lies, I kind of have time. So nice. Just curious why you didn't kill Cobb. Because I'm a greedy bastard. That's mostly the reason. I didn't do it because we have Ultima. Maybe I should have just Helixed the Cobb. It lets them overcommit more. I don't know. Now I have to hold, I can hold Helix. Yeah, they didn't have blue mana. I was thinking that if they had left Gene Pollinator, I would have just killed the Gene Pollinator end of turn to get rid of their blue mana. That is also another situation to guarantee the resolved Ultima there. I guess I'll just pass. I could consult to try to find a land, but if I miss, I give him a non-normalized turn. It's kind of bad. Even though we have double Jeskai, we'll find lands. We'll be okay. It's more about maximizing, not losing. Then, yeah, this resolves. How greedy. Alright, we can't lose if I just get this. If I just 2 lands and 2 revelations, like it's impossible. So, impossible. Alright, I'll take this away now. They're too close for Craterhoof here, for my comfort. Sure. Left eel or right eel? No eel. Yep. Okay. No blue mana. I'll just do it now. Yeah, they don't have a Roboroid, or I guess they have maybe one copy of a Roboroid, which is way less scary for us. Spell Snare seems good. Let's go Pyroclasm, Fire Magic. Take out Rest in Peace. Yeah, it looks like the toolbox version, because we saw the Resolve. So that makes me think that we're the toolbox version. Also, Urban Retreat. I don't know if they saw that card, but let's go with Voice here. Maybe Tishana. What do we want to take out? New Ajani? Maybe Day. No more Lies. They're gonna play around No More Lies. Take out 3 steps. I'm just gonna take out No More Lies. I'm cool with it. I don't know if leaving 2 Unagis is correct, but it does have some value. Got 3rd. This is Shahar's variation. Helix was not in the list. Yeah, I am. This is not my variation of that deck. It's just this is my Jeskai control deck. I basically looked at it and I didn't really like it. Unagi is so strong. Yeah, it's really good. Not so much in this matchup, but it's still good enough. It really shines against like Demir and Lessons. Jeskai Rev, Marang. I think we just get rid of Marang. Yeah, the only way they win is the Riddler. Well, they could win with a bunch of Cubs and Hoof, right? That's really the way they win. Let me change the stream title. Jeskai Control. Alright. An elf, you say. A lowly Llanowar elf. Gotta say no. Gotta find lands here. Yep. Trying to figure out. I think it's just Helix. Since they don't have Oroboroid. Yeah, I agree. They could just play Oroboroid. This is the thing, like if they were Simic, ooh, Cage. It's different. No land. No nada. No nada. Alright, this looks like a good fire magic turn. Looks like Kuroki's Bant list. Yeah. More and more. Just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us. Guess he's this formidable speaker. That's a good card. Double or no, we have 1 consult. I actually just remembered that I don't think I changed my mana base in the way we like it. So at some point I was 1 second. Collector's Cage versus Voice. Make him a 3/3. It's probably okay. One more 4/4, but yeah. X equals 3. Okay. Wow. Ultima. This just There's no words to how people are getting punished by playing cards. What was I saying? I cut myself off. I cut myself off again for just a moment, and then I'll say it. I can't do two things at once, as you clearly can see. Impossible. I want to change the mana base to have better mana for the turn 1 Spell Snare. I think we need to take out Sacred Foundries, put in the more Steam Vents, and then swap the Surveil lands accordingly. Basically play more Parlors and less Thundering Falls. That's what I'm trying to say. Is it worth Ultima? Is it worth it? They pay for this? Not really. Just play Consult here. I don't think it's worth it. You think it is? Next turn they can cage. I mean, they could have caged this turn. Ultima is a 4/1. Not exactly. Oh, you're right. I don't think they could have caged that turn. No, you're correct. We already have a land. Alright, sure. Just grab spells. If there's a crater, hope we lose. We don't lose. I still don't think we lose. It's not attacking. Well, I think you're right. I should have just probably ultimated. Surprised they didn't use Fable though. And they just pumped Voice last turn. Why, I don't know. What do you think of Restless as a land? The blue-white? Restless Anchorage? Me. It's okay in blue-white. I don't think it's better than Fountain Port. Let's see in the toolbox. I mean, whatever it is, it's basically just gonna get hit by. Well, I did kill myself, didn't I? Yeah, that's on me. On me. Mistakes were made. A null? No. I don't know about Voice. Okay. Voice is still good though versus all the Ultimas and Days. Yeah, get hoofed, nerd. I definitely got hoofed like a nerd. It was bad. But were they holding the... Were they holding the Detect Intrusion? That's the question. That means dumbbells. Was the Elemental deck a winner? We did 5-0 with it, or 5-1 with it. Yeah, I'll do some dumbbells. Let's do a lot of bicep dumbbells. That way we can get our numbers up. And because this is only 10 kilos, I can do a lot. We'll just do them like 30. Then we count to the 60 because it's each hand. Hold on. Shit. I need a hand. I need an arm. And your wrist. Alright. I'm good with that. Two of us. Just the two of us. Alright, we found a day. Need a small table for the weights. True. What happened to the walking thing? Great freaking question, Fear. It's on its way for like the second time. Alright, just play Voice here. It means that whenever we want, we can resolve a day. Which is pretty nice. Yeah, it's technically on its way again, so it was supposed to arrive, and then it just they announced to me or notified to me that it arrived, and then it just didn't. So I had to talk to customer service and inform them that it never arrived. They sent it again. That's where we are. Okay. Well. They could kill me with Cage into Behemoth again. Which would be sick. Do I have to consult here for a land? I think I do. Okay. What's up, Yuri? It's a good start. Getting 20. 20 is still a lot. Okay. Make sure to supinate at the top. Was I not doing that? Okay. Ow. Get in there for one. Otherwise, you're not hitting bicep, mostly brachial. Brachialis. Is it brachialis or brachyradialis? Yeah, I guess we hit for 2, but right, see ya. Earthbend away. But yeah, you're right. Also, it's freaking hot. Dubs Cubs into into take 2. Seiko. The gun's out. I'm hot. Exercising warms you up. My hands are freezing though, but just how it be. I try to keep them away, but sometimes they kind of come out. Okay. Yay, we kill Cobb. They didn't attack with everything, so maybe they have enough to get lost this Unagi? They do. Do this, pay 1. Oh, I have an interrupter. Okay. Summon a cub. Alright, I think the play is to Marang here and try to find a... what's it called? A Pyroclasm. And if we miss, then we have Ultima, that's fine. And we hit a land here. Double Jeskai Rev. Wow, great hand. Alright, let's just get rid of Get Lost. Play our Unagi. Just to buy some time, and then next turn land Ultima. This is a GG. Yeah. Don't kill me, please. Don't kill me, please. Seems like they're not going to, but... Peace. Peace. Peace out. And I have to be careful of like I don't want to lose to Aven Interrupter, so we'll make an upkeep stop. Or I guess we could do end of turn. It's maybe better. All right. Skip the scoop phase. Yeah, good game. Okay. But like right now, if this was a canal, this hand would kind of suck. Do you think 4 Helix is good on this meta? It's just such a good card. And Boros was like the fourth most popular deck. Mono Red and Boros were the fourth most popular decks. Breeding pool. Alright. I feel like it's bad versus Lessons and Reanimator. It is pretty bad against those decks, it's true. I think we just grab Mistrise Village and No More Lies. Yeah. Seems fine. By your rules. Okay. Always with 2 cubs, eh? Nice. Now we just want to chill. And I can kill the cub and play a land for No More Lies. We're so far ahead if I do that. Yeah, that seems okay. Sure. Oh, this is tapped, isn't it? Mountain Forest? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's okay. It's a bit annoying against a Cub, but or a Broid. Eh. That's why we're playing 4 Parlors, because the Parlor is the one that is untapped. The Mistrise Village. I guess do we maybe just want to take out the archives and play the blue-red surveillance too? The Steam Vents... Not sure. Alright, we're fine. One Sacred Foundry instead of 4 Parlor. Just to be more shockland. I mean, that's the question: is how many shocklands and how many surveillance do you think is the number we want? That's the question. Sure. In 26 lands, what is the number of surveillance we want? Right now we have 6. No, 7. 6 or 7? 6. 6, and it seems like a lot. No, we have 6. We have 2 archives, 4 parlors, which kind of seems awkward. We should probably move some stuff around with the verges to make it more sense with the other archives. Nature's Rhythm for 4. No. Might need to do this uncounterable. Yeah. How many surveillance do you want to run? Only 3. I mean, ideally 5 would be okay. I don't think I'd want to go less than 5. You do want it on turn 1, especially if you're not playing. It just helps you so much, especially if you're not playing what's it called? The snare on turn 1. Like if it's not Snare on turn 1, you want to ideally go fetch into... I want Cori Mountain. It's probably good. Oko. Yeah, seems okay. Maybe not. You have to have double blue. Play a Roboroid. And then what do I do? Alright, let's just counter draw 2. They might have Detect Intrusion, but if they do, then they don't have mana for anything else, so. Yeah.
Here's a clever strategy for you. Surrender.
Okay.
You are what I want you to be.
Bounce Oko, kill Cub? Or do we kill... I mean, killing Oko, we're dealing 4 damage. We have to kill Cub. Yeah, bounce Oko, kill Cub, I guess. Not great. 4 to 5 surveillance seems fine, but only 6 shocks is too little in my opinion. Right now we don't have 6 shocks though, we have more than that. We have like 9 shocks. Right? I guess no, we're playing 4 and 3, 7. 7. I like Unagi versus all these Riddlers. Also like stock up. Yeah. Is there a chance we want to do like stock up and Unagi? Yeah, I think so. Guess we'll leave it Memorialize. Can anyone tell me why that Oko is good? I don't think it's that good, but I think it's probably a good card against Lessons. Good as a stretch, it's the least dog shit walker in green-blue, so it's kind of a card against Lessons. Yeah, fair enough. That's similar to what I was saying. I was being a little bit nice to Oko, but certainly nicer than you. Ooh, Loco. Loco, Loco, Loco.
Well, aren't you easily distracted?
I gotta be careful with these auto taps, but it was alright though. That was okay. I'm just gonna leave up for the Unagi here. I wasn't being mean to Oko, I was being mean to all the other legal planeswalkers in Simic. Both. If you call me the least dog shit, I would be offended, is all. You might disagree, but...
My will govern.
Was Rip plus Helix face legal? No, because the monk was a 0-2. He's dog shit world champ. There you go. That's a little offensive. I mean, are they dead? They seem dead. I can't fathom losing here. Could bounce you, deal 4 to face, attack with all. I'm a little scared of losing to like a Crater Hoof if I do that. Maybe I need to... Maybe I just need a Day of Judgment. Is it time? Can really take a lot of damage. It's not exactly lethal, no. I bounce this, I deal 4, they're at 6, they have 1 blocker. I mean, I guess if I hit a removal spell, it's pretty lethal. Alright. That's probably worth it. Unlosable if I day? Yeah, you might be right. Oh, I mean, they do have to block, to be fair. So when that, which means we're no longer close to dying. Also 27 life. Rest in peace. Why not? Famous last words. Yeah, I know. I know. I mean, okay, if they go Cub into land, that would be 5. Yeah, they have to tap 2 of their creatures for hoof. I mean, we're just... It only works if they have Cub plus hoof, and we're fine. What card do they discard? Sage. Back to you. With Crater Hoof, life is only a number. I'm gonna do some more exercising. Okay, let's see here. 5 creatures. We have actually no play unless I go Unagi for a bunch. It's kind of annoying. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Cori seems pretty bad too. I mean, I could just play. We have another Unagi. It's probably okay to just day and leave up Unagi. Sure. We'll just day. I'll make it uncounterable day too, in case they have intrusion. And pay 2 for Shockland. It's fine, they take 1. It's no Ultima. Wan Shi is lethal. Yeah. Also Unagi is lethal. Well, Wan Shi is not lethal if they play Riddler. They definitely will be casting a Riddler. Trust. And I will be casting an Unagi. Just once. And then, I'll work out. Because we're tapped out. Extra value. Okay, we win here. Just gotta finish this real quick. most reps per turn. And let's see how many I can do. Until the rope happens. I'll start playing when the rope happens. Sorry, opponent. Alright. Alright. Actually, I'm playing it perfectly. It is to take 2, consult for 2, find you a removal spell. That works. I mean, it all works. Even just to get lost was enough, but... Judge, opponent is working out. Deal. Deal. Rest in peace, out of here. Not a huge fan of No More Lies. Didn't love... I really want the third Ultima that we took out. That's what I want. Alone. Oh, not alone. Oh, not alone. Let's go with like 2 of you. Maybe 1 Tishana is okay. Bringing back the Helix, I guess. Sure. Yeah, I mean it's also the slowest one, hearsay. It's the best one to resolve. But Day of Judgment is a turn faster, so. Which can be pretty crucial. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, no. I know, they didn't play any. Which is one of the reasons I didn't really like that deck. Also, artifacts can be a thing. I mean, it's not nothing. Earthbent is huge. Or killing the Earthbent lands is really big. Can be a huge blowout against a lot of decks that are, you know, just dying to that is a big deal for them, so. Well, I never need double red, so. Sure. Yeah, popping monuments is nice, also. True, yeah. Okay, we'll let that resolve. Let that resolve. Oh, baby. Pyroclasm. Plains or island works, yep. Bossing Say, by the way. Gonna lose. An Ori B into Elf. Yeah. Alright, sure. Take a hit here. It's fine. We're just gonna get lost the Riddler or Helix the Robroid, whichever one they choose to play. Okay. Sure. Sure. Should I just Helix the elf? Yeah. Oh boy. Guess stock up might be better than consult. Nah. I like course more. Or consult more. And stock up. I'll save the Get Lost then. Yeah, after turn 5, Consult is miles better. It's not exactly accurate. They're going down to 3 lands here, so I actually do want to have Spell Snare. Yeah, I mean, this is basically game, so they're losing the Verge. If it was a Day of Judgment, they could just go land Riddler. But it is not. Not looking good for you, bud. Not looking good for the home team here. Well. Wait, we're the home team. Well, it's looking great for the home team. Wait, it's not looking good for the road team. We're not in their arena. They are in ours. Detect intrusion on the snare. Okay. Do we really have no blue mana? I guess I played Steam Vents tapped. It's a lot of Verges. Okay. Not looking good for the Cub deck. For the road team. For the road team. Another Ultima off the Cori Mountain. Pretty good. That's even better. Guess we lose on this. I mean, the game just ends if I bounce you, kill you, or bounce you, kill you. They're down to 2 lands and a Cub. Okay, sure. Never give up value. I mean, I don't know if we can say we gave up value. We lost in Marang, but we gained so much. You can't bounce the land with Marang. That doesn't work. Which is what I probably would have done it if I could have bounced the land. Probably would have. What's your question? Those biceps count on what? Alright, we drew our untapped fountain. Sure. Are we playing 62 cards? No. Don't tell me. Say it ain't so. Okay. Actually do want to leave up that in case of another stock up. Oh, 60 plus 2 by... No, gotcha. Gotcha. Funny you. This might be a bad matchup. The blue-black control player with Deceits. Deceit's a really strong card. Really good card. Although we do have Jeskai Revs. And Mistrise Village, possibly. Yeah, sure. Lands might be okay here. So if we're just going land go. Some top Jeskai lists in the RC had a Tidebinder main. Thoughts for the against the elementals? Yeah, it's okay. It seems the best card against elementals is probably Get Lost. At least a scam version. You don't really need to play Tishana necessarily. That's rough, buddy. We're probably gonna also get spell snared, but you know, is what it is. Although I don't have to do it yet. Yeah. Question if it would work. Oh yeah, it does work. It's really nice. That's why I want to play a third snare against control, but we were playing it in the sideboard, so should be okay. Riddler, eh? Sure. Well, our hand kind of sucks. They've resolved one more Marang than us in terms of card advantage. So, yep. Like I was happy. Play one stock up, see what they do. Hold the consult for something probably, but stock up they kind of have to counter here with 3 steps. Okay, so that's 3 steps number 2. Yeah, it's a big problem. I can Cavero here. Deceit. Yeah. Looking for lands, like Cori Mountain. Didn't find them. Damn. I guess I can grab 2 stock ups. Yeah. Another 3 steps, damn. That's huge. How does it feel? All right. What's up, Chavez? They can make an uncounterable. They can just copy another Cavero, which gives them what? A Riddler? Let's just say go. Okay. I made it to the 7-0 metagame with my version of Jeskai. Nice, nice. Okay. I'd be curious to see how... Maybe we should game some with Demir. Looks very cool. Cavero, Deceit, 3 steps, bunch of Day of Black Suns. I could see it being good. How does it feel? Alright. Face. How does it feel? Okay. Okay. Rude. Excuse me. Extremely rude. Extremely rude. Gotta save the get lost for the reefs. Otherwise, I'll just end up losing to the reefs if I don't. Rest in Peace seems okay. I guess I'll make it uncounterable. What am I doing here? Do I make it uncounterable? Yeah, I probably should. It does do something. It stops Deceit, another Cavero. It stops potentially Virtue. It stops Deadly Cover-Up on Jeskai Revelations. You're playing Dimir Singularity. Deck is alright. But are you playing Deceit and Cavero in the deck? Or no? One of the biggest issues I have with Dimir is that not having access to... Oh yeah, it also stops Riverchurn. True. And Singularity, true. One of the biggest issues I have with Dimir is that you don't have that instant speed Jeskai Revelation threat. Uncounterable Jeskai Rev. You basically have to play like Robbery to compete. Alright, they just didn't have it, I guess, in their deck, so. Is there a Torpor Orb for landfall? Asking for a friend. The friend is me. Here, friend. Wan Shi Tong. But it's not really a Torpor Orb, it's more of a gives you value. But no. There is not. Alright, Spell Snare, Negate, Riverchurn, Tishana. Ajani voices Bizas. Taking out Rest in Peace. Ultimas. Maybe Days. Yeah, and Helixes. Probably more. What about a null? Did it do anything? No, not really. I guess I'll play one day. One day. One day. I compete with Jeskai using Duress. I mean, yeah, but it's not the most reliable. They still have 3 Jeskais they can draw into. You can't usually, like, if they top deck a Consult, they find a Jeskai Revelation. It's rough. It's hard. It's doable, but it's not even in the same. I'm not even saying to compete against each other. I'm saying, like, isn't it better to just have Jeskai Revelation versus other decks, like against Simic, against Lessons, in your arsenal. That's what I'm saying. Like, the Jeskai deck has this in the arsenal, the Dimir doesn't. Are they gonna play a 2-drop? They might. Let's make it seem like they've got it. I mean, their 2-drop is just Deceit, but whatever. Alright, 1 Jeskai Rev down the drain. Oh. Okay, I'll play the lands they know about. I won't play stock up yet. If they're missing land drops, I don't want to trade. It's fine. Play our own stock up. Can I take a look in your Jeskai list? Yeah. You can send it right now. I'll take a look. It's probably pretty similar to ours, so. Since it was last time, at least. Okay, they're gonna go Cavero here. Yep. Baby, don't hurt. Normal. Alright, let's see. What is it? Torch. Pyroclasm main instead of No More Lies. You took out Ultimas. Oh, you're not playing Rest in Peace? Yeah. I mean, this seems a little bit worse against Reanimator. Other than that, pretty solid. Like, not playing Rest in Peace is a cost against some matchups. Should we just Monument here? Yeah, it's kind of good. Monument. Plus. Alright, then what? The hell? Alright, I guess they were kind of just off it. Okay. Don't hurt me. Feels good against aggro matches, but could be another 1-drop removal. Bolt Wave Blood Crypt. Oh. That's different and new. Good against Mono Red Simic Landfall. Mono Red Simic Landfall. What is this? The hell? Oh, okay. It's a burn spell. Wasn't a land card. Interesting. Okay, cool. I'm in over my head. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's just a... You're playing... What is this? Exile top card. You're playing Kuruk instead of Consult. I'm playing Consult. You're playing Torches. I'm playing more No More Lies and more Days and Ultimas. I don't really see the appeal of Torch. I feel like Seamrip would be better if I was to play a card like that. Bolt Wave and Day of Black Sun. Yeah, I'm as confused as you are, but opponent is not playing the most competitive meta deck, let's say. So we'll try to finish it quickly. Try to resolve a Jeskai Rev would be game here. Especially if they're holding like removal spells for creatures. Blood Letter. Okay, sure. Alright. What is this? 6 mana? Annex. Black Red Demons with Bolt Waves. Something like that. Yeah, Grievous Wound, grab the prize deck. Don't really need an 8th land here. Just gonna bounce, etc. Okay. Do you? Guess you're dead? Could just leave up 3 steps for 1 turn. Yeah, it seems fine. So you go to 9, then you go to 1. Alright, it's fine. Go to 6. Let's say go. I mean, 8-balling us there with Bloodletter double-eyed demon is kind of sick. What is this? Mayhem. Mako. Alright. We're 2. And Edge. Cute though. Alright. I'll bring in Unagi, or leave in Unagi. They should play Duskmourn's Claim. They might be. Yeah. Alright, let's do Biza. Take out Rest in Peace for Biza. Tidebinder. Negate. Ajani seems fine because this is a 2/4. I guess I don't need Tishana. Might not need Spell Snare, although this says as additional. I do like countering spell. Countering a spell that also doesn't give them anything. Yeah. I don't really need it. Guess we're fine without it. Yeah, they might be playing that card. The Duskmourn's Claim. I wouldn't be too surprised. At least, but I don't know. There are a lot of random cards there. The aggressive Rakdos deck with stuff. Everybody. Yeah. Oh, Slid 4, we already have Revelation. Sure. Alright, I'll take 2 here. So we have both options to do either. No more Ore Helix. I'm gonna end up taking 2 eventually. 1 time, so it's okay. Okay. I wanted to make sure I don't let NX resolve, but they didn't play it, so. Okay. The burn gameplay. It's not gonna work very well against us. Should maybe play an island though for in case of links, but everybody. Yeah. What's this lantern for? Presumably Shiko, anti-Shiko? I don't know. Nothing against us, so it doesn't do anything. I mean, it's probably better than like a Day of Black Sun, so because it draws a card, you know. So if you've got a bunch of dead cards, it probably is worth it. Alright, I'll take Negate. That's to do. Put that on tap, say go. Sure. Have 1 card in hand. I can just look for land. Almost missed. Sure. I'll take this just to take, I don't know, so we don't take 2 next turn, but don't really have to overthink this game too much. They're also flooding too, so. Percussionist, you got me. Rakdos needs blue for card draw. Yeah, has Enix. Rakdos needs a lot of help. Alright, consult here for anything. Next turn we've got Jeskai Rev. Sure. Alright, top 100. Kind of a weird way to get the top 100. Matchmaking didn't do great there. Yeah, I don't know, MTG matchmaking is weird. I brew a weird mono white deck, specifically against Evoke and Reanimator decks. Didn't see any of those decks, but went 12-2 from Dia to Mythic straight. Huh. Nope. Yup. Don't really need the Hallowed Fountain. Yeah. Okay, now this means we can just stock up for lands. Uh-oh. We get the loosey-goosey. A loosey-goosey. Are they cubbing? They're not cubbing. What is this? Is this real life? Turn 1G, no cub? Cool forests. So, does anybody know what actually happened to the island? The unhinged island? Like, it's actually going to be on sale later? Did they say anything, or has it been a discussion on Twitter or Reddit or something? You look into it? Okay. You're on. I'm gonna fill my water real quick. Oh, Co. Oh no. I think I should counter it. Yeah. That's not bad. It's a good trade. Because we can get Lost the Oko here too. And then there's no value. I don't get to stock up though. I don't get to stock up and I miss a land drop. But they get to go, like if I play stock up, play a land, whatever. They minus goes to 2. They pay a green. Yeah, that's kind of good. It's kind of good against me. It's really, really good if we don't land into Day of Judgment. Should we do that though? I think it's fine to give it to them. Lands. Bounty, jump, bounty, jump, jump. Yeah, let's just grab land. Okay.
My will governs.
Interesting. Nature's with them for 2. Okay. Oko's interesting. Yeah, that's pretty good play pattern to just Oko plus and then mill 3 just to draw card a few times. That's not bad. All right, we got to go for stock up and then get Lost the Oko. Ultima is great. We drew a land, so rest in peace. It's never rest in peace, right? Nah. I don't think it can be. That seems too weak. Seems way too weak. Alright. See what they can do as we will work out. Okay. Another one.
I'll give you a performance. You have so much potential.
Alright, we're doing good. We're being productive today. On the fitness plan. Now that I've recovered. Alright. Well, we get a good Ultima here. But yeah, Oko kind of being a B here. Maybe I don't. Maybe I just bounce Oko. Play Marang. Yeah, Oko's pretty good here. Just get to get Riddler. Nature's Rhythm. I mean, how screwed are we if they just go another Cub? They have so much mana. I just have to bounce like Gene Oko or something. Or Leyline Weaver Oko. They play boom boom Cub. I don't think they can fully get us. I should just probably play Ultima here. I think it's maybe playing a little bit with fire. A little bit too much with fire. Because we just get Jeskai, like we just get to Ultima into Marang or Jeskai Rev. It's very, very good play pattern. If they make creatures, it's annoying. If they play Cubs, yeah, it just seems better to take away a land too. Like, we're basically giving them 3 lands this turn instead of like 20. Alright, so Jeskai Rev bouncing a land and killing Oko. I think so. Can still lose though. Oko doing some, yeah, it seems a lot better than I gave it credit for. I was just thinking that the making 3/3s is somewhat loses to your plan of Day of Judgment or Ultima, but yeah, if you just minus and get Cubs every turn, it's pretty good. You can do it 4 times, 5 times. But look how they replenished after Ultima. Like, they still have 6 lands, they still have 2 Cubs in play. Marang cannot bounce lands. Yeah, Marang is non-land permanents. A quick way of knowing in blue the way blue works is if the card says if the cards can bounce like artifacts or enchantments, it usually says non-land permanent to bounce. Otherwise, it would just say return target creature to its owner's hand, and then it would work with bouncing. But even into the Floodmaw, the gift part of it says non-land permanent. The reason you can bounce because the non-gifted part says return target creature. Okay, what are we doing here? Marang, bounce Weaver, bounce Elf, or how much mana? They have so much mana. Do we just die to? If I play Marang, consult for wipe, I could do that. If I miss though, it's pretty bad. Kind of want to consult next turn. I think the best play is to go Marang here. Hardcast Marang. Bounce the Elf and the Weaver. And then next turn I can consult. Well, I should have maybe attacked there, but whatever. Next turn I can consult for a Revelation if I'm missing or something. Since I don't want to consult for one without kicker, since we have this is our only spell. So if I find consult for sweeper, we easily could just lose the long game to Riddlers and just drawing more lands. We'll see. Still down to 6 mana, up to 6 mana here. Yeah, Cub for 2 again. Is this their last Cub? I don't think so. This is a hard cast, yeah? Tis. Tis. Look for Ultima and win? Yeah, I should probably do it here. We have 9 lands. If I kick it next turn, we could do for 4 or 5. But also, this is 8 cards deep to go for Ultima. I think I say go. Oh, that makes it easier. Okay, let's consult for value. Is there an Ultima? There is a Day of Judgment, a Jeskai Rev, Cori Mountain, Unagi. Just do Unagi. There's a combo in airbending with Oko You give -2 to opponent's creatures. What? Wait, how does that work? Is that a real combo? They get their 2 lands back, so they're not fully game, but airbending can just airbend your creatures. Yeah, I guess you don't need to have Aang. You could do it with Appa. Jeskai's worst matchup, in my opinion. Dimir, probably. Yeah, just throw any card, and it's infinite. True, true. I think if you wanted to make your Jeskai matchup better, or Dimir matchup better, like Fairy deck, Fire Magic is a really good card, so. Alright, I could just say go. Yeah, saying go. They're at 8, so. I did play some with the Elemental deck, yeah. We went 5-1 in the last metagame challenge before it expired. Deck looked pretty good. If people are playing that deck, I feel like Jeskai Revelation or Jeskai Control gets even better. I think it struggles against Control. Because you're just playing like value expensive creatures. I don't think that's enough. Like a bunch of Riddlers, for example, which is value expensive creatures, is not enough to beat Jeskai Control. Nature's Rhythm for value, or they can pay. I guess I'll do this for 3. Why not? In response, we draw 2 cards here. And get a 5/5 for our troubles. I mean, I didn't kill myself, I may have killed myself. I don't know, I didn't do any math. Oh, I should have done some math. Do they have enough for Craterhoof? Not without untapping everything. Not with tapping everything, I mean. Yeah. Yeah, they have to tap everything to get Weaver, yeah. I guess they're dead. Easy Craterhoof bait. Baited. I'll kill him to a Helix. I won't even show. All part of the calculated plan. Clearly. His very last cub. Alright. Cool sleeves, by the way. Math is for blockers. Yeah. Look, it looked like they didn't. But the Badger Mole Cub can sometimes screw math up because the Formidable Speaker counts as one. Gene kind of counts, but it taps the cub, which... Or not the cub, sorry. It taps another... Yeah, no, tapping the cub. So it just counts as 2. And then also the Verge for the cub to... I don't know. I could have done it. Did we have another option? Well, the other option was just leave up No More Lies. And we could definitely No More Lies the second Nature's Rhythm. Like, I could have just done Wan Shi for 1. Leave up 2 mana. In hindsight, we should have. Alright, Rest in Peace. No More Lies. Maybe 1 Helix down in 3 steps. I think Snare is really good. Voice. Pyroclasm, Fire Magic. That's it. Let's eat. Sure. The fact they almost played through all those sweepers, this deck is scary. Yeah, it's a really good deck. Simic is probably the tier 1 deck. If they go Oko, it's rough. Very, very rough. Empire is on fire. Another elf. No lands. Oh, no Oko or Surrock at least. Damn. Okay. Well, I guess we should go for untapped. You have to get lost the Orobroid. The new Oko good? Seems pretty good, yeah. It's not as good as the last Oko, but it's definitely playable. Good against control. Good against lessons. Yeah, it avoids board wipes. It's also good after board wipes because you can just get back your cub. Maybe I should have kept No More Lies, huh? This could have been a No More Lies, but we're playing. Could have been you. Could have been you. I have to get lost this, I think. Right? I think I do. And then so I can stock up. It's rough. Maybe I should get lost in response? No, that wouldn't really make sense. Okay. Not great. Could definitely be better. Alright, so they have how much? Without Cub. Killing Cub is good, but without Cub. Right now they have 6. That was a weird play. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? What was their reasoning? Do they just have all lands? Just want to get aggro? Want to get away. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. This is a pretty good turn because we can go Voice and then Helix the Weaver. Wait, if I do that, that's kind of bad. Because of a Roboroid? Maybe it's okay. No, I guess it's fine. There's still 2/2s, and then I can get lost the Roboroid. Not the end of the world. away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we've taken a bunch of shocklands, so shockland damage. Yoop. 6. I want to get away. Yeah, I think we gotta do this right now. 2 2s. Yeah, fire magic. All right. Yeah. Alright, GG. GG. We're sweepers. Usually don't win when you don't draw sweepers, that's for sure. Voice of Victory. If it was a normalize, you would have won. Very likely, at least. So the reason I played the voice is... Well, I get lost before the consult. Well, I have to get lost in anyways. Since we only had 3 mana to play with, like we can't Day of Judgment or anything. Like I can't let them untap. So it didn't matter. Okay, maybe I don't want the voice and I just want the normalize versus Oko. We'll try that. I have typically liked boarding in, that's nice, boarding in 2 Okos, or sorry, boarding in 2 voices for these matchups, but yeah, it's really bad if they go Oko here, huh? It's really, really bad. Do we allow it? That's a terrible play pattern for us. Alright, let's just say go. Make them think we got something at least. Like I do. Okay, so what, speaker here for Royd probably? Yeah, I mean, I feel like the fact that they have Okos now, it just means we need to board in differently. Just leave in normalize. It's not that big a deal. Still get lost really good. I guess you could bring in like Cage or something, but yeah, sure. If they just go turn 4 Oroboroid here and get Dade. I mean, we don't even have double white, but but they might play around it. Okay. Yep.
You there. Entertain me.
Yep.
Change the sound.
So we're gonna go Marang, probably discard Pyroclasm and get lost the Oko. Or maybe I guess we Pyroclasm and get lost. Alright. Probably fine to get rid of Helix. Yeah, I think so. Okay. This looks to be like a this and Pyroclasm situation.
Nobody likes fun anymore.
Get rid of some of these. Cori Mountain, Plains Island. Okay, good on that. Always. Refill. That's not good for them. Getting stuck with these lands means they don't draw a lot of cards off Riddler now. And we could just play this and pass. Leave up mana for No More Lies and Cori Mountain here. I have to No More Lies here. Yeah. If I don't No More Lies, then they could have a counter here after, and then I can't Ultima with triple white plus No More Lies, so doesn't work. Let me pass one more turn here. Try to find a Mistrise Village or a counter or something. Alright, let's consult in response. Rev here? No, they have 2 cards. I'm trying to play around their counter. They're clearly been holding up the entire game. The Detect Intrusion. Unagi would have been nice. Get Lost is good. And Unagi. Okay. Now they have nothing. Okay. Also, that's a good way to check. Thanks, Arena. Assist you, Mamma Mia. I mean, they don't have it, right? They don't have it. Am I gonna get played because of how fast they clicked play or something? They clicked okay. It is possible. They don't know about Unagi. Only one way to find out? No, I could just play Unagi and block the speaker. I do have a choice. Watch me. Choice. Free will. Free frickin' will. They're not drawing cards, so it doesn't change anything. I mean, they're not drawing an extra card is what I mean, so it doesn't change anything. Yeah, demonstration of free will. Well, if they hit, I do have to do it, I guess. They did. Well, it doesn't change anything regardless. Nothing changed. No, we get losted on their turn, and it just snapped resolved. So they don't have negate. Hold on. Okay. They forced my hand, so we bounce the land for the speaker. Nice, leaving up mana. Stop me, stop me. No. Sure. Free will is just an illusion. But I just showcased free will. What do you mean? I just showed you what it is to have free will. Could have technically been Disdainful Stroke, but they tapped down to 1 blue. Yeah, no, they didn't have that. They were clearly just, you know, bluffing Detect Intrusion. I'm a human with free will, exactly. How much mana do we have? 9? Yeah, I should just probably say do nothing. The stroke hit, consult kicked. No. Think about it this way. Consult hits Spell Snare. Or you can Spell Snare, consult kicked. So definitely can't Disdainful and snare it. Yeah, opponent. What's my timer? 4 minutes. It's been a game. It's been a match, for sure. The man with the plan. If I win this, I will do... What? I mean, we're about to win, so I guess I'm just gonna do some exercise. Looks really clean. I hate it. Oh my god. We're not dead. We can play this for 2 and then Unagi to block. I have to do it to block. I have to do it. I have to let it happen. Play it for 2. You remind me of... This goes to 6 now, so it's still lethal creature, but we have a blocker. Cast Fire Magic for 7. Yeah, but then I would die to the Behemoth. I kind of hate to see it. Because now we have to... I should just... Oh, is it Marang or is it just hard cast? I feel like I should just not. Yeah, I'm just going to draw cards. You remind me of what I already am. Did I say it? I said it's a 6 power 7 creature. Oh no, I may have dabbled in shenanigans. Yeah. 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 Alright, let's just say go. I'm just gonna consult here. Is this a little bit better? Alright, we have 2 Jeskai Revelations left in the deck, plus some Marangs and a Wan Shi, so we're obviously fine on win cons. Consult, Jeskai. Maybe I should grab a Mistrise Village, but clearly let it resolve, so let's just grab another consult then. You remind me of what I really. I can bounce the Riddler in response, I guess. Or sorry, the Gene Pollinator in response. That seems fine. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yep. All right, we win. G freaking G. To the windows, to the walls. 100 push-ups? Oh, I can't do 100 push-ups. What the hell? It's not a thing I can physically do. I can probably do like 40 max.